Welcome to the Monday Morning Brief for June 8, 2015. A legendary stamp and a music legend share the stamp spotlight this week. The legendary stamp is the British Guiana 1-cent Magenta, and the music legend is Elvis Presley. Until June 4th, the owner of the only known example of the 1-cent Magenta remained a mystery. On that day, the National Postal Museum announced that Stuart Witzman, known both for his shoes and his charitable contributions and work, is the stamp's new owner. He paid almost $9.5 million for the famous stamp when it was auctioned last June by Sotheby's in New York City. Weitzman has loaned the one-of-a-kind stamp to the National Postal Museum, where it will be on display in the museum's William H. Gross Gallery until November 2017, with a couple of stops elsewhere. Weitzman explained why he purchased the stamp and why he is loaning it to the museum. "There was an unfilled square in my childhood stamp album," he said, "which I was sure would never be filled. One should never say never, and now after so many years in hiding, I thought it most appropriate to give stamp lovers and others the best opportunity to see this gem, and there is no better place than the Smithsonian National Postal Museum." If you can't visit this stamp in this Washington, D.C. museum, you can see it online at the museum's website, postalmuseum.su.edu. As for Elvis, the Postal Museum has announced that it will issue a new Elvis Presley stamp August 12th at Graceland in Memphis. This forever stamp will join the Music Icon series, which already includes Lydia Mendoza, Johnny Cash, Ray Charles, Janis Joplin, and Jimi Hendrix. Elvis previously was honored on U.S. postage stamps issued in 1993 as part of the Legends of American Music series. This series, which ran through 1999, honored musicians and composers in a wide variety of musical styles, from jazz and blues to country and western to folk, classical, opera, and Broadway musicals, and even more. Before the 1993 Elvis stamp was released, it had already captured the nation's attention through a poll where the public got to decide whether they wanted the young Elvis or old Elvis to appear on the stamp design. The young Elvis won, and the stamp went on to become one of the Postal Service's most popular stamps ever, with more than 124 million stamps saved rather than used as postage. For Linn Stamp News and Scott Publishing, I'm Denise McCarty. Enjoy your weekend stamps and keep up on the latest stamp news by following Linn Stamp News on our website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.